So here we are in a quite grim, not Peterborough. This is what we're playing with at the moment. This area is going to suffer with that downpipe. We've got some ideas in the future, but at the moment we're going to put a shoe on the end, put some pond liner on that surface, run it through that gap and then into the plasterer's bath. The waterfall I've tightened up a little bit, so that's staying in the corner. Then we'll have a first pull over so this will be a piece of flat stone into a first pull, flat stone into a second pull, and then into a slipway. And as you can guess, we're just making it up as we go along, but my mate's just gone to grab some more stone, but I just thought I'd add this little bit, see if we can piece some stuff together. I'm not an expert, I've no idea how it's going to work, but just fingers crossed. So this is how far we've got at the moment. Got some cobbles, and we have running water, a bit of greenery we got from my pond. We've still got to get a few more stones yet, but my mate just wanted noise, and we've got noise, so we've got one waterfall there, and second waterfall there, and this then runs down into a sump. We've just left this exposed so you can actually see the water. The pump is underneath the blue milk box. Now we've done a bit of faffy stuff just to see what we can come up with, some tree bark. So it's not professional, but it works. And what's more, my mate is happy, so good on you. So I'm back home now. Just a little addendum to the video that I've just put out. This is hopefully going to sit on the end. And basically the water feature that we've been doing together this afternoon, never done anything like that before. All the water features that I ever see on YouTube are all dug into the ground, and it's easy to work with. We've had to go on top of concrete, and because my mate's ex-army, he says I'll fill some sandbags and we'll create some berms. So we managed to get something together. It's nowhere near finished, so you're probably thinking after you've seen the first part of the video, well, I can still see the liner. Well, yes you can, because we've got half a ton of cobbles still to move, and that's his job. But what I wanted to do was just a bit of an appraisal over the bits and pieces that we've used. I'll start with the pump, the All Pond Solution Aqua Eco 3000, $69.99. I also bought a diverter because I believed, or was hoping, that we might be able to divert some of the flow and create something else. As it happens, it was absolutely perfect for what we needed without using the diverter. So recommended. Very, very quiet. I think it only takes 10 watts to run. I can't remember what the head height is, but $69.99 for that. Oh yeah, well impressed. So that's a thumbs up. Next is the mini waterfall, which coped with the amount of water that the Eco 3000 pushed through it. It could cope easily, so that was fine. Drawbacks with that, it's 19 centimeters wide. It's basically just like a large milk carton, and for 26 quid, a bit much, to be honest. I'd say 15 quid might have been a better price, but who am I? We needed one, we got one, we used one. So maybe 7 out of 10. The product itself is fine, but the cost, not impressed at all. The ribbed pipe that came with the pump, if you ever go on Amazon, they say if you buy 3 items you get it cheaper. So we got ribbed pipe, I think it was 5 meters for 5 quid. Absolutely fine. The liner that my mate Nige got, he got that through Amazon, and that's also fine, so happy with that. Another thing I bought was the Bondit Professional PU foam gun, and I forgot to buy the cleaning cylinder, but this is what the foam gun is, with the foam attached to it, and that's how you operate it, so the foam gun remains vertical. What do I think of this? It gets everywhere. You have to wear gloves, and me being me, just didn't bother, and basically I stuck my hand together, so it was an absolute nightmare. The product itself, the foam gun, on its own, I think it cost about 9 quid, so it wasn't too expensive. Very, very good bit of kit. Very easy to use, very easy to manipulate and adjust the flow rate. I'll say adjust the flow rate after I poured most of it all over my hand. The product itself is specifically for water features and ponds, and it works an absolute treat. However, this is about 20-21 quid a tube, so you've got to make sure that when you use it you don't go mad with it or you'll run out. So that's just an appraisal about the foam gun and the rest of the equipment. You might have noticed in the background that I've got this. I'm going to take that up to Nigel, and we're going to get another fitting and put the drain pipe into the Scottish cobbles. So the right hand side of where I was stood with the initial video, that's going to be all Scottish cobbles. All the liner eventually will be covered. We just have to wait till more stone comes, so hopefully I'll do a finished article. You can be critical if you want, I don't really care, because we've just made it up as we went along, and we've thoroughly enjoyed ourselves. Just one more thing, the plasterer's bath does have a 40mm pipe that goes into a drain that you cannot see. So despite the fact that we've got the water flowing into the bath and we've also got the drain pipe running into the bath, it can flow out if it gets too much. There won't be any fish in this water feature, no fish at all, so don't worry yourself over that. Anyway, I hope you've been slightly entertained. We've been thoroughly entertained all day. So thanks to Karen and Nigel. Karen's kept me fed with cheese sandwiches, and Nigel's gone and got the stone and did all the heavy lifting because my shoulder is still a pain. But I've got to have an operation on that now. So anyway, stay safe, look after your family, enjoy your weekend. See you later.